Hello, IT120 students. I apologize for the way I look. I've been home with my three kids all day, and I didn't have time to change or get prepared for this recording, but I wanted to do it because it's important, and I don't want to waste any more time before we get going with our Chapter 3 assignment. So, you all have your textbooks. Chapter 3 assignment is on page 113. It is the hands-on exercise project 1-3. Okay, so this is the first step says open chapter 03 project 01.html. I emailed that to you in a zip file. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into my email. I sent you one. It's going to come in a zip. I need you to open the zip file. I use a Mac. Use whatever you need to. You'll get two files. You get the HTML plus the images. Okay, great. So how do we go ahead and edit this HTML? I need you to download, if you have a Mac or you have a Windows PC, you are going to download Sublime Text 2. Right here, super easy. I already downloaded it, but there is an option for OS X or Windows. Pick which one is perfect for you. I already downloaded it. So then I have my Sublime web editor. This is where we are going to modify our HTML. I hope you all read the chapter so you understand the different HTML tags. I already have the file open, but just so you guys all know, you go to File, Open. Depending where you saved it, remember you downloaded it, and there was a Chapter 3 project folder, and it had all your images that you're going to reference in your HTML, as well as your HTML file. Chapter 3, Project 1, Final, Sub for Sublime.html. So I'm going to go ahead and open that. This is what it looks like. It has all your HTML tags, your title, your head, your body, etc. You read all about this throughout the chapter. I just want to give you a brief description of what you need to do and how to edit the HTML. There are 4 questions. So the first question was open chapter 03, project 01, which is fine. You went to your email, you did that. The second question is open a browser and direct it to the same file. That's what we're doing. Number 2 is essentially just editing all this information and making sure that it is in a web editor. 3, start by adding an image to the H1 heading. The image is in the same folder. You're going to ask yourself, what image? That is what I asked myself. I was like, this question doesn't make any sense. There are like 14 or 15 images in that folder that I just downloaded. Which one do you want me to look at? Flip the page to page 114, figure 3.28 right here. This answers so many of the questions. So it says image/logo.png. That is what image they want you to do. Oh, all right, I didn't realize that. So flip the page, it will answer a lot of your questions. So let me go back to Sublime Text Editor 2. So I went ahead and added right here in this H1 tag where it says share your travels. I have my closing image tag there. I want to go ahead and do open image source equals, now what do I want? I want images, because it's in the images folder, logo.png. Okay, now I need to close it. There are no spaces here. The wonderful thing about, oh, there's an extra little guy here. The wonderful thing about Sublime Editor is it is going to show you, it is going to show you when something is wrong. If you're typing and you're like, why are those colors off? Why are my tags not pink? I don't understand. That is because you typed something incorrectly. So that's really nice about this. So I went ahead and I added that image source logo. So now I want to do File, Save. And then what I can do is I can go to Chrome and I can go, or whatever, if you're using Safari, if you're using Firefox, whatever web browser you're using, and then you're going to go to Open File. All right, and I have been editing on my desktop your Sublime text. And you're going to say, wait a second. Oh, let me open this a little bit further. Okay. Why didn't my logo come through? What did I do wrong? Let's go back to my HTML and take a look. I am in my downloads. Oh, I didn't. Okay, let's take a look. Let's go back. I opened the wrong folder. Open file. Open file. Downloads. Okay, chapter 3 project. There we go. Tonight at 8 o'clock. Oh, there we go. Oh, what is this? This doesn't look right. Let's go back to my text and see what I have done wrong. Image source. There is. Share your travels. There we go. Let's get rid of that. Let's go file. Again, save. And then the cool thing is, instead of file open again, I can just refresh this because it's pulling the same file I've been editing. And look, there we go. That looks great. This is the same file under downloads I have been editing, so I can make changes in Sublime and just hit refresh and they will pull through. The second question says, in the unordered list, add links to the H2 heading. This will require references, an href, which is a link. All right, so here's my unordered list. We learned all about this. The UL, unordered list. And I want to make this a link. Doesn't tell me where I want to make it to, but that's okay. So I'm going to make it to ahref equals. I'm going to send it to description.html. I'm okay with you making this up. So what am I missing? I need to close my href. All right, so I go ahead and I hit save. Let's go take a look and make sure I did it right. Oh, underline means it's a blue. So you need to do that for both of these, for your description and your reviews. I'm not going to show you how to do that one. That I want you to do on your own. Question 5, add a new section for related photos. Okay, so I can come down here. I'm going to put it right here, it says. I'm looking at page 114, and related photos comes right after my Central Park, so I need to open a new section. Going to close my new section. I open a tag and close a tag at the same time. It helps me not to forget. Also, if you need to space your code out, that's fine. Hit enter and space your code out so you know what you're working with. It wants me to add 3 related photos. All right, well that's easy. And then it wants me to link to the larger photo. Up above, we did this. This code is all written out for us. We just need to switch out some names. All right, sounds good to me. So let me look at the file window, and I'm going to look at my images. What are they named? So, related one, related square. Let's see. This is the name of the first photo. So let me see if I can just grab it off here so I don't make any typos. All right, and that's the image I want to pull for my images folder. And I'm just going to name it, the alt tag will be the same. I'm not going to have this. Okay, and I'm going to name it again. We get rid of related square. This name doesn't really mean anything, but that's okay. And I actually want it to open up to the larger file. So let's get related large one. So if I click on the little file image, it's going to, oh, we'll get rid of you. Back in my Sublime editor. And I'm going to name it this. And again, I'm going to do file, save. Come back to my file. There's nothing there, but I just added my new section and my new image. So let's refresh. There we go. And now when I click on it, oh, it didn't open up to related one. Let's see what we did wrong. Okay. Okay, let's look back and make sure that our names are correct. Related large one.jpg. Let's look at our code. And images, large, oh, no, here you go. href images, large 1.jpg. That should work. Maybe just for hosting reasons that's not working, but that's okay. So you understand how you get the first image in. It wants you to do this for second and third image. Don't be afraid to copy and paste your code. It's okay. This is saying, here's a link when you click on this image. If the image doesn't appear, make the alt text, which is what will show if the image doesn't appear, related square one, and then the title is this. So you need to do that 2 more times. And the last question wants you to take and make an additional review. Again, don't be against copying and pasting. We don't need the review, but you know what? This div tag's looking pretty good to me. Let's take it, copy it, and change the text. It's by your awesome professor. Again, I'm going to save my work. Every time I make a change, I like to save, come back over to Chrome, hit refresh. There we go. Your awesome professor left a review. Guys, when you are done with this, I want you to take your file and zip it back up. I am on my Mac, so I literally just say compress. I right-clicked on my project and I hit compress. That's going to zip my file right back up. This is what I'm uploading into Moodle. If you're on a PC, again, right-click, zip it up. If you only have access to a Chromebook, email me. We have to work through a completely different solution because you can't save files and you can't work with image paths. It's going to be a lot more difficult. So if you have access to a computer, if you can borrow a computer from a friend just to finish these next couple assignments, it's going to be hugely helpful to you. So please email me right away, koconnor@mildredelli.edu, if you do not have access to a laptop, computer, PC, Windows. So what are you doing? You're checking your email. You're getting the zip files from me. You are downloading Sublime Text 2. You are editing your files and doing the questions on page 113. You are hitting save after each change you made, and you're looking at that file in Chrome, in Safari, whatever your web browser is. When you are good, you are going to zip that back together and upload it to Moodle. You also have end of chapter 3 review questions. Do not wait on these assignments, okay? Especially the HTML assignment, because this is going to take you a while. I need you to learn these skills because we do this again in chapter 4, chapter 5, chapter 6, chapter 7, and then for your final project in chapter 8. So I need you to get going with this assignment. Do not wait, and email me if you have questions. All right, good luck, guys. Happy coding.